guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Wolf on Wall Street. This is a 3-hour movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Something I was pretty excited to see just because it is Scorsese, it's supposed to be epic, it got some good reviews, so I was pretty excited for this, and this came out this weekend for December. You know, it's award season, so you know this could be up for award. And maybe Leonardo will finally get his Academy Award, finally win it. And let me just say, this was a good film. I really enjoyed it. Even though it was 3 hours, I felt that my attention span was really good enough. There's enough great laughter in this movie. I think if I could say anything, the best parts of this movie were the performances and the laughter I had. Even though this was a drama, I would say it was more of a comedy than a drama. When Leonardo's taking all these drugs, there's one scene where he's taking a drug and he's paralyzed pretty much. But then, you know, there's some really good moments with, I guess, family aspects and seeing how this character, Leonardo's character, Jordan, has changed. And that's one thing in a movie like this. If you know the main character's name, his whole name, they said it so much. I think it's Bearheart. So if you know the whole entire name, you know it's going to be like one of those classic movies, in my opinion. Like, I still remember his name, and it's kind of ingrained in my mind just because of how much they said and how much importance it had, really his power he had in this film. The best thing, really, Leonardo, his performance was great. Probably one of the best performances I saw this year. And again, the thing that made the movie was the performances and the dialogue. The dialogue, of course, is Scorsese. It's awesome. And then having some weirder casting, like in, let's say, American Hustle, which you can see in my review for that, which I saw on the same day. American Hustle had this weird casting, you thought it would work, but it didn't. But Wolf on Wall Street had this weird casting where it perfectly worked. Jonah Hill playing in a drama role, yes, but also doing what he's best at, being this comedian. But he was that character, and so was, you know, Leonardo's always that character. He always gets into character, and I love that. It was a great film, and I think because I saw American Hustle right after, you saw how great this film was. It had to be one of my favorites of the year. I just had a fun time with it, and again, the 3 hours didn't matter. It didn't feel like 3 hours. Maybe, I would say, towards the end, it's a little lackluster. You kind of wanted a little more, or it could have ended earlier and have a little more. You're just kind of like, oh, okay. It's a little unsatisfying, the ending. And I will say that this film has a lot to do, you know, something that does remind me a lot of is Goodfellas, and of course Scorsese does Goodfellas also. And I would say his wife reminds me a lot of the wife of Goodfellas, and I would say transplant Wall Street with mobsters, really what Goodfellas is about. It's kind of like the same movie, in my opinion. So that's one thing. Originality, I don't know, but they're both his films, so can't say he's really copying anything, but it's really similar to Goodfellas. Again, especially the wife character was very similar to the wife character in Goodfellas, but still a very enjoyable film because of the acting, because maybe not totally the story, I would say the dialogue and the acting, the comedy is what made it more than the overall story, and that's why I couldn't give this 5 stars, but I could definitely give this 4.5 stars. It was one of my favorite movies of the year, and I really did end up enjoying it a lot, and I recommend it to you guys. I don't know if you need to see it in theaters. I could see why you would want to see it at home because it's a longer movie, but it's something you should definitely watch, especially if you like Quentin Tarantino or Scorsese and that type of dialogue. I think you'll enjoy this a lot. And don't worry, you don't need to like Wall Street to like this film, because yeah, it's about Wall Street, but that's not what the fun of this film is all about. So watch this movie. It was very good. I give it 4.5 stars. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Ryan Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page and tell me what you guys thought about the movie, if you saw it or if you want to see it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.